smudges on my thumb, pencils worn down to the nub. Gray dust covers the floor. I draw. I build charcoal clouds across the white page, heavy ink bleeding through. Tales from the sketchbook coming alive. Say something nice, tell me it's worth the time. Say something nice, watch as the colors climb. Painting a place where the sun never sets, filling the gaps in the grid. Ooh, draw it all out. Ooh, acrylic, dripping off the wood, splattered stains on my favorite hood. Bright pink, yellow, green, dragon scales under a lime wash, slipping far away. Hidden maps for a lost king, ancient paths carved in walls from the sketchbook coming alive. Say something nice, tell me it's worth the time. Say something nice, watch as the colors climb. Painting a place where the sun never sets, filling the gaps in the grid. Ooh, draw it all out. Ooh.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Art and Tales, surprise edition. And today we have a very special guest, as if we practically never see each other. But today I am accompanied by none other than Dreaming Tabitha. Welcome, Dreaming Tabitha, to Art and Tales.
Me.
How are you? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm running on, I don't know, I felt like I slept good, but I was in a serious dream. And then I woke up and I was just foggy. And so I feel like my third oh no, I'll be right back. I left my coffee outside. Oh no. I'll be right back.
She'll be back. She'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay. No worries. We got this. We got this. I hope everybody's been having a wonderful morning. And I'm just going to get some stuff in. And I am ready for some painting. I don't know about y'all. I got here. So we are going to be painting some Forest of the Fae still. I've been working on my backgrounds. As you can see, we got some action here. We got some stones that never really finished, and some of them did. Wait a minute. I think I hear something in the background, and I don't know what it is. Where is it? Oh, it's not here. Well, nothing.
What are we doing?
I hear something in the background and I don't know what it is for some reason.
What?
I don't know. Chat,
What?
please tell me I'm not going mad. I'm not going like weird. That I hear like something in the background.
You mean me?
Maybe. Maybe there's something there. Anyway.
Was I not supposed to say something? All right,
know.
it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Go ahead. Carry on.
Whenever that voice is ready to pull up some video footage, we will get her on here. In the meantime...
What do you mean video footage? My face is right there.
Is it? Is it there?
It is.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah, it's true. And she's back! She is back!
Like, what do you mean? I thought I was going crazy. You're like, I hear something. I'm like, can she hear me?
Yeah, I can't. I could hear you. Anyway, so...
I could.
Yeah, I did this. I'm starting to do like little snippets of paintings. Here you can see that I'm getting ready for a couple more. I'm doing some shorts on it.
I like that one.
This
I
one?
liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a neat idea to do splotches of color and then fill them in with scenery. And that one is so pretty. It's like a little broken glass pane of window, like looking into some scenery, which is super cool.
Yeah.
Which actually would make a really cool story.
That's true, because you know I have been taking advantage of these. You know how YouTube is asking you, hey, you know what to do? You should do this or you should do that.
Yes, the suggestion area.
The suggestion, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let's see what the suggestion is suggesting me now. And I thought, okay, well, maybe it's like, well, maybe you should do a voiceover and see, tell the story of what's happening in this forest. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that's going to be
Mhm.
a little bit more work, but oh yeah, sure.
Are
So,
you familiar with the video? Well, it's a computer game originally, and then they made books off of them, but
mm,
it's called Myst, MYST.
okay, no.
Oh, okay. So the idea is that there was a civilization
Mm,
that created, they don't specify it as magic, but they created these books
okay.
that you had to write in very rigorous detail the world that was in the book. And however it was done, eventually, when you would open up a completed book,
Yeah.
it would have a picture or a window that if you touched it, it would transport you to that world, but you had to make sure that you kept on your person the book that could take you back to where you originally belonged. Otherwise, you're stuck in that world.
That sounds fun. That sounds really cool,
It's a
to be honest.
heavy, heavy puzzle handed kind of journey, and I've bought them and I've never completed a game because I was too young to understand it, but the books are phenomenal.
Ooh.
And I do have the game, so eventually when when I catch up on all my other gaming,
How
I
many
want
do
to
you have?
settle
Like
down.
30?
Yeah, 32, 27, hike, something like that. But one day I'm going to dedicate time to playing Myst. I'm going to get a special notebook because you kind of have to take notes while you're playing so you can remember things.
Don't you
Yeah,
have
I'm going
enough
to just
notebooks?
never, Maria.
I knew
What are you
it.
talking about?
So if I did the other day I got I did my nature walk and I'm like I think I got to get myself
Yeah,
like a mini
yeah,
sketchbook. It's like but I have enough like I have so many
no.
sketchbooks, but I don't have a mini one.
You
Like
need the right sketchbook for each moment in life.
isn't it true? I'm not I kid you not. It's like every time I feel like I got a sketchbook appropriate for the
Mhm.
moment, I feel like my art just goes, 100% more. Uh,
Well, because we live off of vibes. We really do.
it's true.
If we're not in the right setting for the vibes,
It's true.
then even though logically we know it doesn't actually affect or we know it logically
Mm,
shouldn't affect our
mm.
artwork.
It
It
shouldn't.
does.
It
It
shouldn't.
shouldn't,
But it
but it
does.
does.
That is true. Anyway, I am going to start off. I'm going to be practicing something else. I'm trying to like do some details or just kind of like finding
So
elements.
pretty.
It's like an elements to add to the forest. So
It's a good idea. It's a good
this time,
idea.
but this time I'm going to be working not with gouache because I really don't want to wash any paintbrushes at the moment. So I'm actually going to be working with a not watercolor, acrylic paint markers. So I got this beautiful
Mm,
set from a subscriber. Thank you so much. Look at that.
so much.
Look at
It's
that.
beautiful. It's
Gorgeous.
beautiful. Gorgeous.
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 I got a
That's
color.
a lot.
It,
Whoa.
you
Like the
just
pages
saw.
just kept opening, and I'm like, holy crap, she got an arsenal.
I know. It's like it's as if I don't have enough things in my like. I got watercolor. I got gouache. I got Posca markers. I have alcohol markers. Like it's as if I don't have enough, and yet I want
Never
more,
enough.
more,
More.
more. So I'm gonna be doing little mushrooms today, but like cute mushrooms,
Mushrooms.
like the poisonous
Mushroom.
ones, the magical poisonous ones.
Ooh, the magical
Yeah, because
poisons.
the one, so FYI, just anything that is colorful, like super colorful, like frogs or mushrooms or,
Women.
yeah, that's true.
Mhm,
They
mhm,
tend to be
mhm.
poisonous.
Yes, yes.
So, just,
Fun fact.
it's just a fun fact. So, we'll see what we
Just-
got. Let's see what we'll be working on here. All right. What color should I start with?
White.
I already have white. We started with it. Well, white
Okay.
can be two things. It could be no color, or it can be combination of all the colors.
Depends on which science you follow. Yes, yes.
So, what would that be? That is the big question. You know what? I'm gonna start off with let's start with orange.
Orange.
Orange. So, I'm not familiar with acrylic markers. Actually, I'm not really familiar with acrylic paint. So, you the expert, do I start with dark color or bright color and then go dark?
I always start with a mid-tone. Always.
Mid-tone. Okay.
Always start with the mid-tone because when you have your neutral fundamental,
Okay.
you can easily go either way. If you start with all your bright colors, you can't get brighter.
That is true. Okay, so
I mean, obviously brighter with white, but it's not going to be quite as impactful in my experience and opinion. And if you start out with your dark colors, I think starting lighter is easier than starting darker, but I always do like a mid-tone, a good like strong neutral, if you
Okay.
will, quote
Okay.
unquote, mid-tone for everything.
okay.
And then you can accentuate.
Okay. Look what we have here. Dreaming Tabitha has sent a full 100? What is that?
Full send. 100 kicks, man.
Well, I'm not gonna kick 100 times, but
It's $1.
oh, she sent me
Wait.
for a Timbit. She sent me a Timbit. Oh, I need a Timbit. I need a
What's a
Timbit
Timbit?
emoji. You don't know what a Timbit is?
I don't know what it
Sad. You don't know what you're missing
What's a
out.
Timbit?
So a
I know what a
Timbit-
tidbit is.
No, a Timbit. A Timbit is a little tiny donut. So you know how donuts, they have like a hole in it? So instead of wasting that hole of a donut, what they did was that when they cut that hole, they started selling it into little donuts like this.
Okay, we call them donut holes.
Okay, well that's just unimaginative. So
I don't think so because since the donut hole doesn't exist, it technically
Well,
doesn't have any calories.
well, this is
So
called
you can
a
eat as many
Timbit.
donut holes as you want to and not gain weight. That's
Well-
the science.
Sorry, that's not science. That's just unimaginative.
Nope,
Anyway,
it's perfect. It's effective. So it works.
It's
Okay, so
fictional.
Timbits are donut holes.
yeah. So they're
The center
little-
of a
so-
donut.
Yeah, the center of a donut, and they fill it up with cream, or it's just a chocolate glazed, or I just love the sugar powdered ones with the strawberry jelly in it. Oh, those are so good. So, and they are available at your local Timmy's.
What, Tim Hortons?
Exactly. There you go.
course.
That a girl. That a girl.
I don't know. I've been there one time. Nomi told me I had to go. It's amazing. I'm like, it sucks, man. I don't know if it was just the location that
I think it was the
in.
location because Timmy's is
I'm just
amazing.
like, everybody seemed miserable. It wasn't clean, and I can't say that the
Okay,
food
no.
was outstanding. So I'm
Okay, no,
like,
no.
but Nomi told me, she's like, was it solely a Tim Hortons, or was it a Tim Hortons combined with another chain or restaurant? And I
Yes.
guess that makes a difference
It does make
because
a
it was adjacent to a fast food restaurant. So
That's not it. That's
like
not
a
it.
Wendy's or something.
That is not. See, no, it has to be a pure Tim Hortons.
Wow.
Yep. All right. So
Kevintina.
yes,
Welcome.
Kevin T. I was just about to say that Kevin Tino. Oh, actually, it's actually pronounced Caviteño, like a nya. Okay, Caviteño is in
Right.
the house. Good day, everybody. And
I
Tabitha-
try to say what Sevi says, and them's the rules. If Sevi's allowed to say it one way, you know,
And
she's the one in charge.
is she?
She is. It's a general rule of the internet. Sevi's in charge
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think
for everything.
I think this calls for a
Yeah, there you go.
congratulations.
I can see on your screen you clicking on.
Again, it goes directly onto the grid, and I don't want that. Okay. Grid.
That's okay. We're figuring things out, chat.
Yes.
Join us along for the ride of figuring out for Maria to navigate the internet.
This is the first time I'm having a guest without StreamYard.
Yes. Yes.
That does deserve an
Yes,
applause.
Yeah.
So
It does.
And from what I heard, the coffee is supplier changed from Tim Hortons. Oh, it could be. That would be very
Oh,
sad.
maybe that's what it is.
That is very sad because Timmy's is pretty good, I have to say. All right, so I have.
That's RevKid said the same thing, but not in my experience.
Well, you gotta listen to the pastor, man. He's an authority, isn't he?
Well, I did listen to the pastor, and my experience sucked.
All right, so I have here.
Sorry.
I have to swatch because obviously I need to do that, and I'm probably gonna swatch it even more, but that doesn't matter. All right, so where's my pencil?
Is it in the room with us? Hey, you're blocking my face, and I don't appreciate it.
What? Am I blocking your face?
Yeah.
How am I blocking your
You mean
face?
I put makeup on this morning, and you just have the nerve to block my face.
Oh, it's true. I'm blocking your face.
It is true. Look
There
at
you
that.
go. There you
Look at
go.
that. I mean, it's
See?
literally in the middle of my face.
Okay.
Wow, it's not even off to the side. It's right there, and I felt that. I took it personally.
Sorry. I apologize for it, even though.
Okay. All right. Take back my kicks.
Sorry, you can't do that.
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
right.
All right, so I'm just going to draw a nice, pretty little mushroom here. Remember, chat, I'm trying to find elements that will enhance whatever forest that I'm doing. Thinking of dark briar as well. I don't know if dark briar did have mushrooms, but let's just imagine that they did. That it does.
Of course, they would have mushrooms.
Okay.
Of course, any proper forest would have mushrooms, right? Right?
Maybe. We don't
Maybe.
know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
I know, as the author of.
That's what I was going to
And
say.
the creator.
Since you are the author,
There's mushrooms.
there's mushrooms. Got
There's
it.
mushrooms.
So I don't
But,
know what type of
yeah.
mushrooms, and I don't know what color mushrooms. But
I would
there's-
imagine bioluminescent purple and teal ones, but we could throw some orange and red ones in there too.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like the teal, I really like teal.
Oh, yeah.
I have to say that pink is my favorite color, but teal is right there beside it. Turquoise and teal, beautiful.
I know, such beautiful color combinations.
So how'd you finish with the back rooms yesterday? Tabitha was streaming with Nomi, Moss, and I don't know if Moss came in at the end, but it was Sevi.
He
Nomi.
did.
You did?
He did.
Okay, good.
It was something else. Well, first and foremost, we had to figure out how to turn the motion blur and the depth of field off because that was so annoying. Because anytime you would go around a pillar
Yeah.
to look for the monster, which
Yeah.
I so lovingly named Claude,
Yes. I heard that.
if you had anything that was like right in front of your face, the depth of field would put everything in the background in a blur.
That's kind of.
And it took like a second or so when you would stand back for the blur to, transition into where you're able to see everything clearly. And while I understand that's semi realistic, I don't like it. If I'm gonna back up, I need to know that Claude is coming. I can't be waiting for my view to change and my vision to clear in order to
Wow.
effectively do this game. So, and then we ran into a snag with one of the puzzles at the end,
Okay.
where we decided to quit before we raged. So I'm very new to the backrooms still, and anytime I ever played the backrooms, I was always jumping on with Sevi and Moss and Nomi. They had already been playing the games, and I'm not really familiar with the puzzles and stuff because it seems like Sevi plays these games pretty frequently. She just always
Yes.
knew how to
Yes.
do stuff. So we got to this point where we got to this like children's birthday party fun house thing, and there's colors all over the place and balloons and birthday cakes, and there's an arcade. It was kind of like it was in a mall, if you
Okay.
will, like a really small mall. It had a
Okay.
cinema and it had a giant playground on the inside with a ball pit and whatever. And we get to this door that has a keypad on it with number system on it, and we don't know what the code is. And so there is in the movie theater, the screen is blinking these colors
Yes.
in a certain order.
Yes.
And then it would take a break and then keep doing it. And it's like, okay, this has got to mean something.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the arcade, there's video games that you can play. We never got to finish because we kept dying in the video. So we're trying to figure out, apparently, I had to resort to the internet because I don't really know how these games are per se played, like how people figure it out. So between Sevi and the internet, it was the idea that all of the elements in the room can somehow contribute to the answer of
Wow.
the
Okay.
puzzle. The thing is, too, is that there's no one set rule
Oh,
because it regenerates every time. Like it's a randomly generated number and system, I guess. And so in some of the previous games, you could find a set of play cars, like toy cars,
yes.
that would be in the numbers sequence that you would need to enter a room, but you'd have to pay attention to the color of the cars.
Oh man.
And then like figure out how does that translate to numbers. Like we were trying all kinds of things like, okay, how many letters how many letters are in the word red? Okay, 3. And then how many are in blue? Okay, 4. And then we try all these different combinations and Sevi's like, I'm over it. I'm over it. So we couldn't escape that particular back room.
yeah.
It was I was really in the mode to figure it out, but apparently we were taking too long. I mean, we were in there for probably an hour, 45 minutes, something like that, trying to figure this puzzle out. And I'm like, but guys, we're in the zone. We're thinking.
No, you're not.
We were thinking. Well, sort of. Sometimes I just quit and play the game. And then I had to say, like, do you think that the video game is a distraction?
Aha.
And they were like, it could be. I'm like, well, but in previous backroom games, do they put things that you can interact with for no reason? And they said no. I'm like, oh, so maybe we have to finish the game.
Video game. Okay.
There's 6 of them in there, and they're all the same.
Oh my gosh.
And this particular game is up to 6 players, so I don't know if we all have to play at the same time. I don't know. But that would be really, really challenging.
That is very strange. I'm sorry to say that, but it's like, wait, what are you doing?
Fortunately, there was no monster in that particular Well, there was a monster, but he can't get you. He just stands in the hallway with his balloon.
Okay.
He doesn't move.
So much for
but
that.
it's a little strange, not gonna lie, yeah.
Okay, no. That would have been a recipe for disaster for me.
I like puzzles. I mean, I'm not always like the best at puzzles. I like to believe I could be good at puzzles. That's how I live my life.
I love puzzles, but I would probably just like give up.
Never give up, never surrender.
Except for that one. Besides, I saw how you guys were walking around. I was like, nope, that is a recipe for dizziness and motion sickness. Yep, I'm good.
Oh, that's right. You get the motions, the sickness.
Yep. That's why it's like Fortnite. Okay, well, I'll do it for you guys, but it's like.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
I
Yes.
know.
Maybe if you played with drunk goggles, it would have the opposite side effect for you. It would
know.
right the world, you know?
I don't know. I just don't know. No, this is too.
We'll get you some dizzy
strong.
goggles.
Dizzy goggles. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure out what color should go on top first. So,
I know, Cavitito. She was really scared to play that game, and you made it worse. Look what you did. You broke her.
The cinema puzzle
Shame.
room was one of the most challenging I've ever seen to deal. Unfortunately, Sevi did not last long paying unhinged, especially after I paid to have her lights off. Oh, that is... Wow. That is pretty cruel.
So, I don't know if you've heard of it, but Netflix released this game that you play on your phone. And, if it scares Sevi, you know that it's pretty awful. And
Yes.
I asked her, I'm like, Sevi, what is it that makes a game really scary for you? Because you don't scare easily. And
No.
she said basically if it's supernatural stuff, more realistic stuff,
Oh.
that's what freaks her out. She's like, monsters, like that are in the back rooms or whatever. She's like, they're not real.
Yes.
But the fact that you could have a supernatural encounter with something,
Okay, I'm out.
that's very, and she's had that before. So that's the stuff that freaks her out.
I can imagine.
So I guess this game kind of has to deal with that, and so that's what freaked her out.
Okay. This is not good. This is not good.
It's cute. It looks like cheese.
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 But with mold. Duh,
No.
Joe. Who'd
No.
have thought?
Not good. Put it back. I'm putting it back.
Put it back in the box.
Yep. Another one.
Another.
So. Let's see here. This one. This is the same one. This is just a tad bit. All right.
Just a smidge.
Just a. Is it this one? No, it's the same color. Ha! Take that. Oh, we have a new person in the chat. N1KO. Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to Art and Tales, the live stream
Where we don't tell tales.
But we do art, and we do tell tales. You just told me a tale. You see, that's the thing. Nobody actually takes into account that personal stories are tales. What you did on the weekend, you're telling a tale. It's a real tale, but it's a tale nonetheless. You
I feel
are
like you're misleading the crowd.
No, I'm not misleading the crowd. I am informing the crowd. As a storyteller, I can say that it's like that. Are you a storyteller like that? Are you a storyteller, a performing storyteller? Do you have the authority to say that?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I tell stories.
You tell stories, but do you call yourself
Yeah.
So you are telling stories. So you are telling a story. So yeah, there you go. See, we do art and tales. We do art and we tell tales.
I tell stories. You tell tales, but you don't tell tales here.
I do tell tales.
You don't tell tales. Not anymore. Not like the olden days.
Oh, stop it.
I remember
Gonna
when
get
this
more
channel was a story channel. Tale.
Hey, I told a story last week. I just didn't finish it.
I had to beg you for it.
No, you just asked me for it. You didn't beg me for it.
I may have used all caps. I don't know.
Well, that was your choice, not mine.
It's true.
I am very, I like to tell tales, and I like to tell people. It's like, yeah, of course. I'm going to get more whimsy in my life and refer my tea as tales. Okay.
There you go.
There, yeah, we have it there, ladies and gentlemen. So this is supposed to be fantasy, so let's go fantasy. You know what? I need to be more bolder with my colors.
But not too bold.
Lest your heart's blood run cold. Oh, yes. The Tale of Mr. Fox.
Classic.
Such a
look
classic
at that.
tale.
Another story that you don't tell.
I do tell it. I just don't tell it right now. That is a Halloween story. I tell my tales based on the time.
Season.
Exactly, on the seasons. So this is.
No, you're right though. Bold color choices, they're difficult for artists to do because you have to really commit to them.
Yes, commitment.
And we struggle with commitment.
Commitments. Yeah.
We do.
Commitments are very hard to do. But I'm trying to follow a picture that I found, but at the same time kind of make it my own. So that's really hard. That is very difficult.
Because it's really hard to, like, if you decide that you don't want those bold colors, it can be very difficult to either mask it or dial it back. So this is, of course, a good practice session, and it teaches us, how we can learn to navigate our colors and how to, one of the greatest lessons I've learned through oil painting and things like that is that when you do decide to go bold for something, whether it's something really large, something really dark, or whatever, learning how to manipulate the rest of the picture so that your mistake does not translate as such. Like learning how to bounce back from that.
Yeah.
And that just comes with, time and practice, obviously. And sometimes you have to ruin a piece
Yes.
temporarily
Temporarily.
in order to comprehend how your equipment works and
Mm-hmm.
how lighting works and
Mm-hmm.
all these different things. Like it's nerve-wracking. Like they talk
It's
about art
not
being
easy.
therapeutic, and it is
Oh no, this
when
is...
you don't have much hinging on it.
I don't want this one. Okay, yeah, I'm listening. Because I
It's
do
just
listen. No, it's true.
it's rough.
And then it really is hard for us to start over because it's like you really put a lot of effort into it, but
Hmm.
sometimes you just have to.
You
Unfortunately.
just gotta go. Yeah, just do it. Take one for the team.
Yep. All right. So, what do I want?
More power.
Let's see here.
When do we want it? Now.
You sound like it's like, wait, no. So what are we doing? Going on a diet. When do we start?
We don't know.
Today, tomorrow. No, wait. On Monday. Today's Monday. Next Monday.
Next Monday. Let's see.
So. Yeah. Well, but that's okay. I don't really like this, but that's okay. It's all good.
I think it's really cute.
It's...
I like it. I think you need darker under the cap.
That's true.
Since you have such bold color on the top, that maybe if it was... Maybe. I don't know.
Now,
I could be...
I don't have a darker... This is my darkest red, amazingly enough. I don't have darker
Oh, I meant
red.
that purplish color you had.
Okay. Well, hang on a second.
Shroomy shroom shroom. It's a twilight... No, not twilight. It's a sunset shroom.
Yes.
Sunset.
Now, what do we want? This one here? There we go. Oh, hello, Hulk Smash, over there on the kick side.
Smash!
Thank you so much for the for the second comment on my previous video. So I had to put, I did a short, but the first one, I did 2 of them. So the first one, unfortunately, I had to put down, which was where Hulk Smash had his really nice comment, because it didn't capture the audio. It didn't put up the music. So when I looked at it, it was like, wait, where's the music? And I'm like, oh no. So I had to put that down and then upload a new one with music that, well, it's okay, the music, but it's not like really too much to my liking.
Sure.
And then funny enough, this is really interesting. So the first one that I put up, in the first, I don't know, let's say half an hour, I already had 9 views. 2 of them were Larry and Hulk Smash. They both left a nice comment. When I took that down and I put the next one up, I kid you not, 12 hours in, I only had about 10 views. It had the same description, the same hashtags, everything. The only difference that I put down the first video, and then within the hour, I put up the second video, and YouTube did not push it.
Yeah.
As it did the first one.
You lost the flow.
Yes. So that was interesting. And I'm like, wow, okay. Well, that's how that works.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Well, I mean, fine. If that's how it works, I mean, I'll learn. Let's add little mushrooms here. Just on the fly. See if I can. But it does kind of like, it does set you down because you think, oh my gosh, it's pushing, the algorithm is pushing, but at the end of the day, it didn't push at all. That's okay. You live, you learn. I do have, so that was a video on this piece right here. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 more. So this is part 1. I'm going to be doing another one this afternoon of part 2. Either one of these. I'm not really sure. But then afterwards, and then part 3 and part 4. So, And I'll upload them. Let's see if I can upload them every day, if not every other day. See what that happens, and kind of like analyzing how that thing works.
Hmm. Consistency is a big one.
Yes, but at the same time, it's like, well, what does the algorithm push, and what doesn't it push? Know what I
Well,
mean?
whatever gets you the most views kind of thing on your channel
Mm.
is what it's trying. So sometimes, from what I'm understanding and learning, sometimes, it does seem like it's a gamble. One of the things is that, like with shorts,
Mm.
you know, since my channel, is monetized, there are
Mm-hmm.
some times where I make a couple of cents off of a short, and sometimes I make a couple of dollars off of a short.
Nice.
And I did some research, and it's like, why is it that this short that I have,
Mm.
that didn't actually get a lot of views, but
Mm-hmm.
made the most money? It's like, that doesn't make sense to me. And it
Interesting.
talked about how sometimes there's like this pool, like investors, when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that, there's like this pool of money, and
Yeah.
that does kind of depend on the day, what captures
Yes.
people's interest, but also what the investors decide to pool their money into, almost like gambling for that day. And if your video basically at the right time caught the attention
Mm.
of the algorithm on a
Mm.
day when there's a lot more investors, that
Yes.
even a short with fewer views
Yes.
can still get you more money than what something else might.
It's
And
interesting,
I'm like,
isn't it?
that's wild.
It is wild. It's
And
crazy.
so there is a little bit of luck
Hmm.
to it, if you will,
Yeah.
as far as that particular thing goes. So there's almost like two different elements as far as, is there a day where the investors are investing more right now versus is there a video that you produced that caught the algorithm? And what they say, you need to reword it. Don't word it as the algorithm,
Mm-hmm.
reword it as the audience. Was there a video that captured the attention of the audience more than others?
Hmm.
So there's two different means to it. But still, it's wild.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Crazy.
I'm looking at
So like the other,
I'm actually looking at my dashboard right now, and 16 hours I have 171 views.
mm-hmm.
At this point in my last short, I was getting up to 500 views or more. So that's
Yeah.
see.
Well,
So
it's also the thing too, like if you're not consistent with uploading, sometimes what YouTube does, and they did the same thing with TikTok, where like if you're new to the space or whatever, your first few videos or your first few shorts or TikToks might get quite a few numbers, because basically the computer is telling itself, oh, this is new. Let's push it out and see what kind of attention it gets.
Hmm.
And so you might see bigger numbers. And then as you become more consistent, you might start seeing smaller numbers, because the algorithm, for in this case, the algorithm is trying to figure out what your channel is about and what the audience actually likes about your channel.
Interesting. They're very pale colors. I'm trying to get some. Anyway, so the Cavateño says algorithm is finicky. Sevi's Roblox videos are getting suppressed, and right now I'm getting Tabitha and Hannah Baron's shorts. True.
Nice. Well, as long as you get mine, that's all that matters.
Excuse me.
That's right. So I said what I said. Making no apologies.
All right. All right. Let's see here. I'm trying to find another one. Let's try another one here.
Another one.
Another.
Another.
Let's try with this one here. I think I got the mushroom.
There is a little bit of a static sound. Is that me or is that you?
Static. I don't hear anything. It must be me then.
I don't hear it now.
Oh, you don't hear it now?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. So that's the thing. I have two mics right now working. I have the mic on the OBS, and then I have the mic here. Is that what I have the mic on my of my headset, which is what with which I'm talking to you.
Well, then you might. Why do you have two mics on?
Because Discord, which is what we're on right now, Discord is capturing the mic on my headset,
Mm-hmm.
and OBS, which is transmitting to the viewers out there, is capturing the good mic, the really awesome mic.
How come you don't have it capturing just your awesome mic?
I tried it. It doesn't really sound well. Let's try it. Here we go. It would be output? No. Yeah, output. Here we go. There you are. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, now you sound like you're
Now I
using a
can't hear
computer
you, so that's interesting.
microphone.
Hang on a second. Maybe it was the input. What about now?
Yeah. Yeah, your output is like
There you go. Yeah, it goes out. Yeah. My bad. How do you hear me now? Hello.
We lost Maria.
Oh, you can't hear me. See? You can't hear me at all.
Well, it's my show now, guys. How are you doing? Hope
No.
you're doing well.
It's not your show because they can hear me. It's you that they couldn't hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so like in OBS, there's a setting, like I know when I set my stuff up, it captures my microphone, and then I have it set up so it captures my desktop sound. I don't come through my desktop sound. I come through my microphone sound. But this way, if I decide to mute through Discord, which will then also translate to OBS for my friends, they can't hear me. Muting on Discord does not mute me on OBS because they're two separate
Oh my gosh, it's so
things.
complicated. It's so complicated.
But
you got me.
Just so, but it's not acting up now. You don't have any static now, but I was wondering if like when you lean in, if maybe, I don't know, if there was interference between your headset. You shouldn't have to use two microphones to achieve the job is
I know.
what I'm thinking.
I know.
So we'll figure it out.
I know, chat.
Doing so far so good, so far so good.
So we have a new mushroom here. I'm trying to do this a little.
Shroomy shroom.
Let's see. Go on top. What I like about acrylic markers is that you can actually go on top of it, and it doesn't matter.
Yes. Yeah.
There we go.
Layers. We're big layer. We're layer people.
Miss the days when everything was using cables and a physical mixer. Well,
I mean, I would say we are, aren't we?
well, yeah. Well, I'm not using them. I'm not really using a physical mixer, like a digital one. And I do have a lot of cables all over the place, Capitano, so... Crazy. Okay, I don't...
Yeah, because you be buzzing.
know. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Isn't that crazy?
Always.
Okay, let's try to add some yellow because it's shiny. Very shiny.
Excuse me.
I'm learning, chat. You are seeing...
We are always.
You're seeing how...
The process.
The process, yes. Oh, it's Captain Jurantina over on the YouTube side. Says hello, Tabitha and Maria.
Hello.
How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. This is a surprise stream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow because it's going to be an exciting day. So...
That's right. That's right.
I do have to say that I don't like what I'm seeing, but that's...
With what? The bigger mushroom?
No, the smaller mushroom.
Oh.
Well, I don't. You can't really see it. It's very light anyway, but still.
It's cute. It's a baby.
What is this? No, no like. What if I go with Oh, I got like a maroon here. Maroon 5.
And of course, for anybody wondering, I am, of course, drawing myself. I'm doing digital artwork on my iPad, and I'm finishing up a commission piece. So
Nice.
before I start a really big project, I got hired for a really rather large commission. So I'm trying to finish up this semi-smaller one
That's good.
before I move on to that. It's going to take up quite a bit of my time. So I want to make sure I have all the time in the world to dedicate.
As if we had all the time in the world.
As if we had, on top of all the other things that I'm doing. Yeah. Good times. Good. It's a good day to be alive. Yes, yes.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna start over. Another one. Another mushroom.
Another one.
I'm gonna go with blues. Let's go with blues this time. I really got
What do you think is the secret to a good mushroom?
secret to a good mushroom. Perspective. Color and perspective.
Sounds about right.
I know. Because I said it. Wait a minute. Where does this go? Oh, this one can go here, but not really sure if that goes there. Anyway, alright, let's try blues. I'm gonna just like pop out all the blues that I have. Blues, greens, teals. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Let's swatch.
So,
I genuinely like the brushes. I love brush brush tips.
yeah.
So nice.
Shouldn't I?
So nice, it's named twice. There we go. Caviteño says, this stream is a welcoming break from all the Ellen Page mockery, live action Moana debatical, and the Odyssey Premiere World Tour. It's true. Thank you, Caviteño. I'm very...
Yeah.
That,
Everybody's making too big of a deal about everything. So.
I genuinely don't
like,
care.
Yeah, like if you want to go see the Odyssey, go see the Odyssey. If you don't want to go see the Odyssey, don't go see the Odyssey. You can share your opinions about whatever, but at the end of the day, just don't go see it. Moana, is it necessary? Did we ask for it? No. Don't go watch it.
I really don't care. I'm not gonna watch either of them, personally. And there's nothing...
I am curious about the Odyssey. So from a creative standpoint, Maria, do you agree that sometimes artists make creative decisions not for the sake of controversy, but fully aware of the potential controversy?
That's a good question. So, the potential.
So, I mean, just so it's just me reiterate, maybe in a simplified version where it's just like,
that's a good idea.
Do you agree that sometimes artists make things not because they're trying to piss people off by changing certain elements or having creative liberties, but they do it knowing that there probably will be some backlash to the decisions that they made for an art piece?
Yes. That I do agree.
But they didn't create it specifically for the controversy, but they wanted to just see what the creative vibe was.
Yes,
when they were creating.
Fully agree with that.
Okay.
I genuinely don't think that they hire these people just to tick off others. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. You know, I believe that it's more of a fact that I want to use these people because I genuinely support them, or whatever. Do I agree with that? No, I don't agree with it. But at the end of the day, it's not my movie. It's their movie. Right. And they have the choice to choose whoever they deem is worthy of that position or that.
Right.
Now,
Right.
they are fully aware that it will create backlash. They will, because it will. It's
How can you not? Yeah. How
it's-
can you not be?
it's
Yeah.
really hard not to.
Yeah.
But do I think that's like, oh, I think I'm just going to do this because I want to tick people off? No, I don't.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. I don't think that's the same thing either. In some cases, there are some situations where people they do it because they kind of want to spite. Like it's kind of like when they made the Alkalite,
Yes.
they were fully aware that it was going to tick people off and they didn't care. Like there was an activist driving the stick
Yes.
for that particular show. But at the end of the day, it's like don't go watch it if you don't like it. Now, are we upset because they ruined the lore of Star Wars? Absolutely. And I think people deserve to be outraged, right? For sure, because there's, what was that hashtag? You want to be like, respect the lore.
Yeah.
But at the same time, creative choices are made. I think there's also a difference between like when you insert morality into certain things or respect, right? If you don't care to respect your audience, then it doesn't matter. But if you're trying to respect, there was what is the movie I'm thinking of where they tried to respect the audience, but it still wasn't great. And I can't remember what it was. But people knew, like they could tell that the people were trying, that they took creative liberties, but it still didn't really hit the mark as much as it was. I think it was based off of a book or it was an adaptation of an older film, and it was like, oh, this didn't really, this really didn't hit. But they could tell that they were trying a creative route for something that was old and beloved, and there's a difference there, right? There's a difference in trying to do creative choices. But again, for the sake of creativity, not for the sake of making people upset. So there's a fine line. I think it makes it really hard, too, if you're like a famous person and you have a reputation for making really good movies or whatever. And then you want to, like, sometimes as an artist, you get bored.
Yes.
Doing the same old, same old.
Yes.
And you just want to be like, I just want to do something weird, man. So I'm just going to do something that I want to do. And it's not going to go over well, but you do. It's kind of like, I'm not saying I got any backlash for this, but I was aware. I was aware of when I made Mr. T into Sir Walter Raleigh.
Yes.
That it might not be accepted.
Yeah.
To some people.
Okay. And what happened to that?
Because I'm especially with the temperature of the modern era that we're living in.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But I didn't do it for the sake of controversy. I legitimately just thought it was a fun idea of making Mr. T or merged with Sir Walter Raleigh. And in my mind, I'm paying respect to Mr. T because I think he's a cool guy. And I just think it would have been fun. And since he's such a fascinating individual, choosing him as my muse, but to me, it was like, oh, I'm paying respect to that person because I chose them to be the forefront of my imagery. But I know that some people could potentially see it as disrespectful because of the current culture temperature that we're living in right now. So, but I'm just using that as an example of I didn't set out to make a controversial piece. I just set out to create something different, something fun, something that kind of breaks the barrier, like something for me, like, kind of pushes me out of my comfort zone, if I might say.
Yeah, I get you.
But
it's really hard to, because I do want to save the intention of many people. Yeah. And I don't want to point fingers. No pointing fingers.
Unless you're Sophie Cunningham.
Yes. In that case, it's fine. I don't But at the same time, it's like I think they were fully aware of the backlash that they were going to get,
Yeah.
but they went ahead anyway. Now, did they want to make a statement? I don't know. I really
Right.
don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know.
I guess I think there are many movies that that hit the spot where you say it's like they tried, they wanted to respect the Lord, they tried, but they couldn't make it. For
Yeah.
example, Witches. You remember Witches?
Is that with? It's not with Sandra Bullock. Who's that with?
No.
Oh no, that's with Angelica. I've never seen that one. It's with
So
Angelica Houston though,
yes,
right?
so that's the one that the in 1989, and it's based off a book, and
Oh,
it's a really good. Well, I'm genuinely scared of that movie. I cannot watch
okay.
it even in my adulthood. I tried because I just felt so much. It was so well done that I'm like, no, I can't do that. Um, and they tried to do a remake fairly recently,
Yeah, that's right.
and they
Anne
got
Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway, and it kind of had like a very big, it had a very big backlash because um, they used a type of there's like a hand condition that some people have,
Yes.
and they're
Yes.
like, well, you can't do that, why are we now labeled witches? And I'm like, oh boy, it's not. It's like
Um.
they didn't mean it in that way.
Yeah. See. See. Yeah.
So
Sometimes it's a hit or miss. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't think that they just thought it was like, oh, okay, so this is going to be the thing of the witches.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it did not hit well for those people who suffer from that
Sure.
real thing,
The real
the
condition.
real
Yeah.
condition. Yeah.
Oh
So
man, that's yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't just avoid all the problems that are in the world. Because unfortunately, sometimes our conditions are what makes life interesting,
yeah,
moves the story along,
yeah.
might be the case. Because, if we don't, it's kind of like in The Greatest Showman, right? They had that little small guy in there.
Mhm. Mhm.
And at the time, historically speaking,
Mhm.
people of that size and stature, they were made fun of and
Mhm.
everything like that because they were abnormal to the rest of society. And so
Mhm.
they were part of the freak show because
Yeah.
it was freakish. We don't look at it that way anymore. But
Yeah.
if you wanted to have a movie that, showcase what it was like to be in the circus at that time.
Mhm.
And the beauty of that movie was that they were showing that they were people and that
Mhm.
they made money and that they were successful in
Mhm.
the situation that they
Mhm.
had. But it wasn't geared
Mhm.
towards trying to make small people
Yeah.
look
No.
freakish.
Absolutely. Mr.
Yeah.
Camiteño says modern vernacle of the ancient Greek epic changes the tone of interactions in a comedic way and sounds similar
Right.
to the black lady winning the Benjamin Franklin costume contest at the 20. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I saw that. I thought that to me, I saw that. I thought, how fun.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a bad thing.
I thought it was fun. I didn't think she's being disrespectful. There is the comedic. That's the thing. That's the beauty of it. There is a comedic element to it. Number one, she's female, and
Yeah.
secondly, because because she's black, and so Benjamin Franklin was not. And so the fact that she won the contest because of these reasons. Now you could say that you could say it's like, well, it's not fair to the other people who have the same skin tone, who look more qualified. But come on, have a good time. It's all about having a good time.
It's true.
If this was going to be on a professional level, like they had world championships and she got in, okay, I'd be against that because, come on, that's it. If it's a world championship, you're usually taking it a lot more seriously.
Mm.
But this was just like a 4th of July, something
Mm.
fun. It's okay. And like Kevin, it's humorous.
Mhm.
It's the comedic effect. Everybody's laughing and good for her. I appreciate people that just participate. Like I think it's great.
I thought it was pretty funny, but
I
then
thought she looked great, man. I thought that was so fun. I was like, to me, I saw it. I'm like, good for her. Good for her. Good
okay.
for her.
I think I'm finally getting a little bit more bolder with my.
It looks good. It kind of looks like as what is it like when you see those digital frames? No, you won't know what I'm talking. Well, maybe you will. Trying to
Well,
think. I was
maybe.
immediately thinking of like Canva. But anyway, you can have these like digital frames in certain programs that are
Yeah.
shapes,
Yeah.
and then you insert a photo to that, and it just
Gonna add some.
cuts it out to that shape. That kind of reminds me like if you would take the earth and put it in a mushroom or an arrow shape, and
Okay.
then that's what you get.
I'm just gonna add some greenery. See how that looks. I'm getting there.
Yes.
I'm getting there.
The greenery.
So, well, I mean, there's another one that they. Well, I personally, for example, speaking of Lord of the Rings and things like that, I did like The Hobbit, the movie.
Mhm.
I know some people did not, and they were just like so ticked off. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. It's like I enjoyed it.
Yeah. There were a lot of like I would watch it again. There's a lot about it that I say there's a lot. There are key things about it that I don't like. I don't like the stupid uh elf dwarf love thing. Unnecessary, doesn't move the story along, and it's not part of the book. I don't appreciate that at all.
Okay.
But I don't mind the rest of the book or the movie. There's other little elements in there. They did change some of the story, but overall it was good entertainment and I liked it. And I mean, Thranduil,
Yeah.
Legolas, who? Like
No, you can't change my Legolas. But I didn't. For example,
no.
their portrayal of Legolas, I did not like.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. No, so
It makes it, it's harder because he's older too, and so it just looks kind of weird a little bit.
it is. That's true. No. So
Um,
today's climate is
and
too sensitive. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you?
it's not, and it's not like the Evangeline Lilly. It's not like Tariel was a bad character. It wasn't that she didn't do a good job. It's just that it was very unnecessary and bizarre.
Well, I didn't mind it actually. You see?
Really?
I really didn't care.
Interspecies,
But
hanky panky.
I didn't even think much about it.
I also didn't like the innuendos to adult humor either.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that
Yeah,
either
okay.
in a high fantasy book like this.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
That part really bothered me too. I know that The Hobbit is supposed to be sillier than The Lord of the Rings, and that's fine because they did that with the dishes and the whatever. It's all super fun. But when he said something about maybe I have the key in my pants or something like that, and she's like, or nothing, and it's like that's
Okay.
we don't need that.
I don't remember that.
We don't need that kind of innuendo in a Hobbit, Lord of the Rings.
I genuinely don't
Tolkien.
remember. See, that's something
Yeah,
that
I do. I do.
It's like, yeah, my memory does not capture. It captured other things that I say, hey, this is nice, this is cool, that's not bad. But then, anyway, it says, oh, her costume was on point. She made a kite too. Oh, okay. The Jefferson,
The black lady
yeah.
who was Benjamin Franklin.
Franklin, yeah. And Maria's mushrooms are reminding me that there is a fourth Harold and Kumar movie in development.
Oh.
Oh, Kumar. It reminds me of.
Why does that sound familiar?
Well, Kumar is actually one of Kesh's original
Characters, right?
character. It's his
The one that he's been
character.
drawing for like
Yes.
70 days or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's doing it for 365 days.
Yeah.
That's
He looks so cool.
he looks definitely cool.
I really like his
Well,
OG
it's
or
in a
OC.
portrait. It's a portrait of him.
Yeah, well, I mean, but he does such a good job with it. Like, it looks so, like, it's clearly an amplified version of him because
Yes.
it's a little bit more muscular. It's a little bit more
Oh, yeah.
heroic looking. And I love it. I think it's great.
But it has his hair.
Yeah, it definitely has his hair. That's
When I
awesome.
saw it, I'm like, aha! You
What
did
a key
yourself.
feature to focus on. Yeah.
That's good. I mean, fine.
I like it. Yeah.
All right,
I
let's
like
try.
it a lot.
Let's try something different now.
Oh, not something different.
Yes, something different. This is a chillaxing stream. This is like a finish it stream.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm making
knew
great
it.
progress.
I knew it. I knew you were. You had a reason. And you say, hey, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm okay. And I'm like, huh.
Well, I was gonna help you. I was helping you
true.
with your OBS nonsense.
What do you mean
You know, I don't
nonsense?
have to be here to finish my stuff, you know.
No. Yes, you do. Because to
no, I
finish
don't.
it, finish stuff. Yes, you do.
don't have to
Be
be here if I don't want to.
be honest. You like
Oh, it's a commission. I don't need to be on someone's stream. Finish my
You need to
commission. I gotta
finish it.
finish this. They paid for it. I gotta finish it. Otherwise, they might come for me.
I gotta finish stuff too. I gotta finish another commission that I have. I will be working on it in the next few days. Then I got I need to finish. I think I'm gonna retake my comic.
Yes, you need to finish that.
I need to finish that.
You got people waiting.
It's true. Famous people.
And famous people waiting.
I think
Like legit.
yeah, I think like he's pretty busy, so I don't really think that he has much time to think.
Well,
of, like,
I mean,
some
I'm sure he's
random-
not sitting around pondering about it, but I'm sure he'll remember
Okay.
when you send.
Oh, look who it is! It's the Patrick McCartney. The one, the
one and only.
McCarty. There you go. All right, so I'm doing something different because I want to add some mushrooms onto this. See how that works out. All right. Wow, I got so much choice. But amazing.
Sometimes having the choices makes it worse.
It does, but amazingly enough, these are colors that are very bright. They're not dark. Can you believe that?
Can you believe the fact that a marker might have the appropriate color on the lid to represent it? No.
It's terrible.
Never. They
Okay,
would
it's
never
okay.
do that.
There can only be one, he says. It's true. There can
It's true.
only be one.
It's like the real Joe Rosie, you know? Plenty of fake ones, but there can only be the one real one.
There we go. Uh-huh.
No, sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Do.
By the way, if anybody wants to actually, paint, I highly suggest that they get these markers. Any brand is pretty good. I don't have any specific one. I mean, the best ones are Posca markers, but want to start out, and you don't have to use brushes because this is already a brush. The only thing is that you can't mix the paints onto a palette to get a better color.
You get the custom color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only downside on this, but apart from that, it's just looking pretty good.
So she says herself, you know.
I do say so myself.
She does.
What
She does say
What
so.
I do have to do is I do have to color code these things because they're all over the place. My blues are all over
I
the
hate
place.
that.
The greens are all over the place, and they came like that because I like to respect the color order that they come in. But this one
I don't. If it messes me up, I disrespect it then. It's like they don't respect me. So I'm not gonna give them respect.
So that's the only thing. I have to kind of decide where each one goes.
Like the ebb and flow of your coloring process should not be required to have homework. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
I agree.
especially if you're doing commission pieces or whatever the case is. So I don't appreciate it.
What I am gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this and then I'm gonna go over them again. Because that's what I like about these markers. You can actually go over the paint and it's not going to be a problem.
And it's not a problem anymore.
Nope. No problem. No problem. Oh, look at that, see? No problem. So let's add some leaves here. Oh! I painted myself. Well, that's it.
Happens to the best of us.
There we go. So, unfortunately, I have two cousins that share my first and last surname. Only difference is our middle names, but my father did not follow tradition with my middle name. So I'm not the only
Oh,
one. Okay, well,
interesting. And how does this affect me? I'm
um,
just kidding.
wow. Wow. I don't say that. I don't say that. I'm nice to
You should.
people.
So she says. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm nice to people.
Hmm.
I am.
No, it just was funny how that like it came out of I came out of the blue, and I'm like, what a valuable piece of information.
What does that have to do? Well, I'm just reading the chat.
Oh, I can't see what
That's
they're
okay.
saying. So. I just thought it was funny. It just seemed so random. So that's why I was like, okay.
There you go. See? I'm nice to people. You see, if I had uh, been on the other side, if we switched places, I'd be like, oh, okay. And I wouldn't have said, as like, why does that have to do with me?
Well, I mean, I found it interesting, but I do like to antagonize from time to time. So
Yeah, for sure. This is a stomp stomp free stream, so no stomp stomps free.
stomp, stomp, roar,
Shh, shh,
roar.
shh, shh.
Let's dance like dinosaurs. Stomp, stomp,
Well,
roar, roar.
yours doesn't really hit as hard as
Yeah, it's not quite as annoying. Thank
no.
you.
Yeah. See, I'm nice to people. I said something nice. I said something nice.
I'm not required to say something nice. So.
Oh, somebody said something nice. Look, there can only be one beautiful dreaming Tabitha that is known for her dreaming. There. Ha! That's something nice.
That's true. There can only be one.
My father has the
Let
same
them
name. My
come.
father calls me by my middle name most of the time. Ah, okay. That's what Caviteño. Okay. Oh, no, that's the Patrick McCarty says that. Oh.
It's interesting. My father is a junior. And I don't know how this is in Hispanic culture because you guys just kind of add to your names, right? Your family names
Yeah.
just kind of get added onto. I think you've explained that to me
Mm.
before. And, so in Germany, they don't have the junior system. Like if you want to name your son after the father, that's just his name. So when my mom moved to the United States, or when she met my dad, and the name and everything like that, and he's a junior, and she's like, "What does that mean?" And when it's part of your culture and you never get a proper understanding of what it means, it just is what it is, right? It's like, how do you describe that to somebody? He's like, well, that's what you do. If your son is named exactly after you, he's a junior. And she's like, well, why do you have to have junior? Why can't it just be, Chuck Norris? The second or whatever. Like, why is there? I think over there they might do the second and the fourth and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But she's like, why can't it just be Chuck Norris, the son of Chuck Norris? Why does it have to be Chuck Norris Jr.? He's like, because that's what you do. You have to have the junior,
Wow. Okay.
and that automatically makes the father the senior,
Senior. Yes.
right? So suddenly you become Chuck Norris Senior because you have Chuck Norris Jr. And she just didn't understand that. Like that just made no sense to her whatsoever.
Wow. Okay. Oh, this is neon. Well,
Like why you would have to add Junior. And the weird part is like I know people whose first name is Junior.
oh yes. Yes.
Weird.
Weird. Yep. Very weird. But that's the thing. Well, in Latin America, usually they have a middle name so that they can distinguish. Like my dad and my brother share the same name, first name and last name. But
Okay.
you also have the middle name and your mother's name because your mother's name is added to your first name, to your last name. So if I am going to invent, say I am McDonald, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be McDonald Smith. So you would add the last name of your mom's. It's part of your legal name.
Like they already know to do that at
Yes.
the hospital kind of
Yes.
thing. Like they don't even ask, they just
No,
do.
they just add it. Yeah.
Okay, give a hypothetical. So McDonald is so Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald. So
Hmm.
suppose that your dad is called Mike McDonald, right?
Hmm.
So you wanna your son, your firstborn son, you want him to be called Michael like his father. Obviously, McDonald is the last name.
Hmm.
So, but your father's second name is Ronald.
Okay,
All right,
Mike Ronald McDonald.
right.
Got it.
So your son's name would be Michael John McDonald, and
Why would
then
it be John?
because obviously that's the middle name. You can change the middle name. I mean, you want to change the middle name if you want to.
Oh, so if you change the middle name, okay.
Yeah. So if you change the middle name, it could be Michael. He's still Michael McDonald, but he's not
Hmm.
Michael Ronald McDonald. He's Michael John McDonald. And then
Oh.
if the father's name is Michael McDonald Smith,
Hmm.
obviously your son is not going to be called McDonald Smith. He's going to be called the mother's maiden name as well. So it's Michael McDonald
Wendy.
McDonald Wendy. No, not the first name of the mom, but the last name of the mom. So it would be what? Give me a last name.
Oh, I was going through franchises, but Johnson.
There you go. So your son's name would be Michael John McDonald Johnson. So you have
In Hispanic culture, the mother's name is the
yes,
final one?
yes,
Oh, we don't do that here.
yes,
We don't do that here. So
yeah,
here,
yeah.
if you want to include the mother's maiden name,
Hmm.
typically, traditionally, because you carry the father's name, the father is the head of the household, the head of the family, you pay, so you would do Michael John Johnston McDonald if you wanted to also carry the mother's maiden name, because
Ah,
the father, basically whatever is the last name of a person
yes.
is the family title and typically is always related to the male.
You see, that's where it goes because we always go
Interesting.
with the first last name. So the first last
Okay.
name is the one that's going to carry the family name
The weight
onwards.
or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay. So if here we go. So if Michael John
yes, Michael John.
McDonald Johnson
Yes.
then gets married, has his own firstborn son,
Yes. And he has no imagination.
and he has no imagination.
He wants to name his son Michael McDonald, right?
He
Michael,
wants to name his
son
yeah, yeah.
Michael, right? He wants to name the son
Hmm.
Michael because he wants to respect his
Yeah.
father. So it's third generation of
Yeah.
Michael.
Sure. Which happens, yes.
Yeah. So,
So how would this name then carry on?
the name would be carried on as Michael. Pick a
Mhm.
second name. I don't know any name.
Stewart.
Okay. So he's like, I don't want my name to be his. I don't want my dad's name. It's no Michael McRonald is the first one. Michael John is the second generation. So it's like, oh, okay. So it's gonna be Michael Stewart McDonald.
Johnson.
No, Johnson. No. So the maiden
No.
name is the mother's name is dropped,
Oh.
and it goes in with another name, which I don't know.
Okay, so if they wanted to then include then the new lady, the mother
Yes.
of, the third one would then
Yes.
be added onto it. But it's automatically the grandmother's last name gets dropped with every
Yes.
new child that comes
Yes.
along through the
Yes.
genealogy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting. And
So,
so in Hispanic culture, for the most part, they
yes.
already know to do that at the hospital with the birth
Yes.
certificate.
Yes.
Well, what happens? Has anybody ever said, no, I want to keep this name?
That would happen. That happened to
You,
my name, for example, or my cousin's name. So we had at one point my name is my paternal side is two parts of a last name that they put together and is now one big last name.
okay. Wow.
Yeah. So here's a fun fact.
Uh.
In Portugal and hence in Brazil, they don't use the paternal last name, but the maternal, the mother's name.
Wow.
So, for example, if
Look at me learning things today.
That's what you do in my
Crazy.
that's what you do in my chat and I just want to say hello, memes of destruction. Hey ladies, what's going on?
Memes.
We're learning. I'm teaching
We're learning
Tabitha.
things.
Yeah,
Memes.
I'm
Hmm.
teaching Tabitha about last names. So in
I
Brazil,
didn't know they existed.
yeah, amazing, isn't it? So they use the mother's last name. So let's say that a woman got married 3 times because she widowed 3 times. Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna give her a decent background. Okay, so she widowed
Sure, sure,
three
sure.
times. She got married these 3 times and had kids with the 3 marriages. Uh-huh.
Okay.
All the kids would have the same last name, regardless of the father that.
Father.
So for example, what did we say? Johnson, right? So the mom's name is Johnson, right? But the
Yeah.
first dad is called McDonald. The second husband, no, after the first one passed away, was called Arby's.
Right.
And then the third, no, second one passes away. Third gets married a third time, and is called Buffalo Wings. Just so, okay.
This could be a Nomi stream right now with food.
Okay. So all of them, all of the kids. Let's say she had 2 kids in each one, so she has 6 kids. All of them would be called Johnson,
Oh. Even though they all have different fathers.
even though they have different fathers, because it's the maternal
Because
side.
they carry the mother's name.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, nowadays in Brazil, I don't know if that is carrying on. I knew that was before, and that's because in Portugal they did this.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Fascinating.
isn't that cool?
Well, thank you for enlightening me. I do. I find that very fascinating. It's very different from,
Oh, absolutely. From everything.
from one culture to another. Very different over here because it does very much elevate the male when it comes to the lineage and things like that. I kind of appreciate the fact that there's the respect paid to the mother for the child's name. I like that. That's nice.
Because in my opinion, it's like the child is not at fault. It's like it's not his
The child
fault.
is not as what?
It's not at fault. It's like it's not his
For-
fault or her fault that she was born, with different parents from different dads from with regards to their siblings,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
right? So anyway, just culture. So yeah,
Yeah.
knowing is half the
Cool.
battle, says memes. That is very true. Eventually, food had been mentioned. Absolutely.
Yeah, you
because
can't get the girls together and
not talk about food. Absolutely.
I'm not talking about food. It's our culture.
Yum. And then it says, Maria is unlocking lore of names. Absolutely. You
Yes,
know
she's
it.
unlocking the lore of culture for us white folk.
I'm gonna put some cherries in here. Oh, I like this.
So, do you guys have juniors, or you just name the kids?
No,
you don't do that.
no, we don't have the
No.
that junior or second.
I have no idea where junior comes from. By the way, I don't know where this concept of junior comes from, but it's just it's a thing.
Yeah. So.
Now, I don't know, to be honest with you, Maria. I don't know if it's an American thing or if it's a European thing because, in Europe, you have your the second, Richard the Second, Richard the Third, all this kind of stuff. You don't say, I don't remember ever hearing in the monarchy or, patriarch, whatever, in the royalty where they're like, now this is Richard Jr.
It's true.
You don't hear that. So I don't know if it comes from a different part of Europe and then it just got translated differently. I don't think it's an English thing. And so I kind of wonder where this comes from. We don't get to numbers till you get the third.
Okay, fair.
So, you might, I know somebody who has a little kid and he's Stephen the Third.
Okay.
Which is super cool. I actually know somebody who's John the 10th.
What?
That he's his name has been passed down through 10 generations. He is the 10th iteration of that family name.
Okay. Well, I also knew people from Kenya, and I do know that the first name the firstborn usually has the same first name and last name. So I was in Rome, and I was a roommate of mine was Kenyan. Let's just say that her name was Alice, right?
Hmm.
Alice Stetson. Like, she had so many
From
cousins.
Kenya.
Yeah, from Kenya. I don't
Sorry.
know. I don't know. It was like something like that, and her African name. But it's like
Hmm.
I have so many cousins with the same name as Alice Stetson because we all from the same. We're all firstborn, and we're all from the same family.
That's wow.
That I'm like, wow. And how do you change?
Tell each other apart.
Yeah, how do you tell each other apart? I don't remember how she
I'm gonna
explained it
assume
to
they
me.
have nicknames.
Yeah, probably. And it's
Kind of like George Foreman's kids. You know, he's got like 6 sons that are all named George Foreman.
yes. Yeah. And
Not narcissistic at all.
so, it's Creativerse here. It says, hello there and good morning. And that's funny because that happened with my mother and all her siblings. They all had
Some
the same name.
people, some people do that.
Yeah.
It's wild to me. I guess, you know, if it ain't broke, why fix it? If it's a good name,
It's true.
why get rid of it? You know.
And there was a previous comment from Camiteño. It says, in Filipino culture, some of us get a Chinese or local dialect nickname, although we have many uncle boy or auntie baby to go with their surname. Yeah. So, for example, my parents, like my family, don't call me by my full name. It's like I have nicknames. We have nicknames. Well, my name is so long, but at the same time, because I have a second name and then like my last name, and then my mother's name is added to my last name, so it's like a big name. That's why I just
do
go
have a
with
big name.
Maria, which I genuinely like. I do like Maria.
Nice.
It's just like nice, short and sweet. But yes, government paperwork does get complicated.
I could see that. Wow, goodness.
Yeah. It's
wow.
really
No,
funny.
I'm a pretty standard white named gal. I have a first name, a middle name, I have a last name. It doesn't get too complicated over here.
So is it
Except for the fact that my name is not a common name. That's the only thing about it, pretty
Okay.
much.
Well,
Yeah, people don't know. Tabitha, what is that? Tabitha, Tababa, Tafistata. I've gotten all kinds of weirdness.
Really? I thought Tabitha was like pretty. It's not like Mary or anything, but I thought it was pretty common actually. Wasn't that?
No, I've only
Tabitha?
met like maybe 3 Tabithas in my entire journeyings on this earth.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're so unique.
Oh, yeah, it's so great. I'm part of the Can't Have a Keychain Club. I don't know if you've seen those memes, but it's about kids who have unique names and they never, you know, it used to be back in the 90s, everybody would get their keychains with their names on it.
Okay.
It was a big staple, it was a big status thing. It was just something that everybody, you know, how trends work.
Yes.
And I never got to be part of that club because nobody has my name.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I never got that, but then again, I was never popular. So.
Well, it wasn't even about, you know, I don't know, do you guys not have that where, you know, they have those little knickknacks and keychains and necklaces that have your name on it?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
you could easily find Maria.
yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
I just didn't have any friends that wanted to do that.
It wasn't about friends. You did it for yourself.
Then I didn't have the money because something happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Creativerse says they all took the last name of my grandmother instead of her husband's last name. There you go. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
And Helksma says, I'm a junior and my bank has confused me with my dad before. There were times when my dad withdrew money, but the bank mistakenly took money from my account instead.
Oh.
Okay, that okay. Well, at least it's your dad. It's like I do know that
Yeah.
there have been instances where there have been the same name, and actually this happened to my brother, and it was hilarious because he told me afterwards, like, so he gets on the plane, he goes by his first name and, you know, last name, and then there's this guy sitting there, and kid you not, he had the same haircut as my brother.
Oh.
And he goes to his seat, and he's sitting there, and like he goes and is like, excuse me, that's my seat. And he's like, no, this is my seat. It's like, no, this is my seat. So my brother takes out his phone and is like, look at the phone. And the other guy says, he's like, oh my gosh. So they had the same name. The first
and the
name
same haircut.
and the same haircut. Exactly.
That's
They had
wild.
the first name and the last name. The first name and the last name. The only difference was the middle name and the mother's last name. And it was hilarious because the computer thought they were the same person. They both checked in. One of them must have checked in, or my brother, and then the other guy's like, "Oh yeah, I'm already checked in."
That's crazy.
And
see, you can't always trust the computers. Look at that. Perfect example right there.
That's
wild.
and it was funny. They took a photo and they sent us. It's like, "Hey, we have the same name."
What do they call it? The doppelgangers or whatever?
I don't know, but it was pretty funny. It was like, "Oh, okay,
That's so funny.
that is wild." And to get
what are
like,
the chances?
yeah, it's like to get my last name and my like my whole last name and the first name, we had to be family.
And the haircut.
And the haircut.
Like, that's just a cherry on the top. It's like not just the name.
Nope.
It's even the look.
Yeah, it's the look. Definitely the look. It was crazy. Anyway, I'm very happy with what I practiced.
I like your tree.
It's not a tree. It's a kind of a bush. But
oh, I could only see the top of it from the paper. I thought there was more to it on the bottom. The camera cuts it off. What do you want from me?
Oh well, sorry. Sorry, my bad.
Bud.
So my bad. But I like it. It's not bad.
Looks good.
So anyway, we are winding it down because it is 12:40 in my neck of the woods, and I am actually very hungry for lunch. I don't know about you. What do you have coming up, Tabitha? Tell us, please. Tell the audience. They want to know. They need to know. They deserve to know.
They do deserve to know who I am, don't they? Now,
yes, absolutely.
Let's see. Well, yeah, do an art on my Dreaming Art channel. But I don't know. I don't know that I'll do any more art this weekend. I do have some things that I have to do on top of finishing my commissions and the whatnot. There won't be an art stream on Monday. I know, the brush hour. I might just have to move it back. Maybe we'll have a surprise brush hour on Wednesday. We'll have one Tuesday, but we won't have one Monday. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Life moves on, and I know you'll miss me. There is a poll for you guys over on my community tab post that I'd love to hear and know more. It has to do with nightmares.
Oh, so, yes, I did the poll.
I did.
I did the poll. Because it was like, well.
Yep, and it's going to be for a big art project. I just won't tell you what it is.
I can't get to your poll right now, but I really wanted to. Are you I think you are a if you want to pull that up and just pop it into the chat.
Okie day.
Yeah. Look, see? The Patrick McCartney is saying, "What? No Monday brush hour? No."
I know. I'm sorry, but sometimes you got to do other things in life, and
no,
it is what it is.
No,
but
that's no excuse.
It is, Hey, I make art, I make stories, I do things. Get off my back.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Hey, at least I'm regular on my channel. What say you?
It's true. So, this is a surprise stream over on my channel. And that is because tomorrow I'm going treetop trekking if it doesn't rain on us. Because it's predicting a thunderstorm.
You should make sure you take pictures.
Yes, absolutely. I am going to film everything. So, I don't know if I'm going to have my regular stream. If I don't...
what?
Yes. It's a surprise. So that's why you have to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, leave a like before you go, because if you don't, you're not going to know if I'm going to be on or not. But I'm going to try to be on, and then I'm going to be having another guest who has, another guest now that I have just one more. It's like I'm still working out the
kinks.
The kinks of streaming with OBS without using StreamYard and having guests on the channel. So, yes, I'm going to have Tomby, the real Tomby, who asked, he has been on my channel before. I met him over Dreamy Tabitha's art party. Yeah. So, yeah. He's going to be on my channel. Apart from that, I'm not really sure when that's going to happen, though. We're in the talks. But thank you so much for staying here, for dropping by, for leaving that like, for subscribing to the channel, because you know what? It really does make my day. It's so awesome. Anything else, Tabitha?
I'm good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Everybody, peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And, stay safe out there. See yous.
Yes.